Hello, welcome to ALW Collectibles. Today we're going to keep going with the theme we have been working with, which is Transformers Rise of the Beasts. And today we're going to be taking a look at, in my opinion, one of the more unique figures in this toy line franchise. We are taking a look at one of the humans. Not many human toys have been released in the Transformers world, so in my opinion, they're always special. So today we are taking a look at Transformers Rise of the Beast Studio Series Core Class 2023 Noah Diaz in his Exo-suit. And that is a mouthful. And he looks really cool. I would not call him a Transformer per se. I would really call him more of a shell former type. So what you get with the set is what you see here. You get Noah's blaster, Noah, and his jetpack, which transforms. This toy was released as part of the 8th wave of the Studio Series toy line. And it looks pretty cool. I will give it its due. It looks nice. I do have some complaints on it, but overall, I really like the figure. I wish they had actually released a couple more humans to go with the set. There were 2 key humans in the storyline, and we only got 1, which is a shame. Having said that, let's dive in and take a look at this guy. This is really nice, like I said. Let's look at the little blaster. all the way around, up and down. Nothing at the bicep, but his elbow is everywhere. Same thing with this arm with the blade on it. This I like. Waist. He can actually bend the body in half. That almost in half. That is really cool. They put a ball joint right in the middle. He does do pretty decent splits because of the way the legs are designed. Big boot. Back boot again. Hindered due to the design. Knee. All the way around. And ankle. And the blade design on this is pretty unique. Kind of looks like a gun. Reminds me of Starscream, except it had to be up here, or Megatron's cannon. But I wish it was detachable. I just think it would have made it look a lot better. Overall, besides my little nitpick with the face, and I think they could have used a little bit more color up in the chest area, or maybe some color on the legs, I like it. I really like it. I think he looks really sharp. And these pieces all attach together. I showed you this peg. We push that peg in. You see the two clips there. Two clips there. We can give him his gun. And that is really sharp. That is cool. Hello. Leave it to me for one of my videos. I was doing so good. Nothing had fallen. I was really proud of myself, and I didn't want to jinx it. Let's try that again. Yeah, looks really cool. And like I said, he does transform. Again, Noah himself does not transform, but the jetpack does attach to him, and it does transform itself. So let's do that. Gun off. First thing we're going to do is we're going to just bring the feet as flat as you can make them. Like that. We're going to take... There is a peg on the forearm that pegs into here. And we're going to do the same on this side. It's a peg here. Plugs into the back. I'm just going to straighten his legs. So he's going to look almost like the Superman pose when he launches. First piece is this top piece comes forward. It's on a double hinge and it slides down over the top of Noah's head. This back piece, same thing, double hinge. And you're just going to push the feet up so they touch. And you open his wings. And that's it. Now he's in his vehicle form. The instructions do say to take this gun and mount it in the front here. There is an alternative mounting. You'll notice there's two grooves. It's kind of hard to see it in the back of the wing. And there are two pieces on the side of his cannon right behind that gray. This was part of the... It wasn't in the directions, but there are stock photos like this. You can find them. And it's also good for storage in human form. So there he is. Pretty quick and fast. And to transform him back, you just got to remember to do one thing first. The bottom piece has to go first. Flip up. Because this is going to sit on top of that. Close the wings. And then just detach all the clips. Quick little bio. Noah Diaz is a proud Brooklyn native. He is an ex-military soldier, now a civilian, on an endless job hunt to help his family out with medical bills for his sick brother. Through these adventures, he crosses path with the world of the Transformers. That would lead him to a path as well with G.I. Joe. I didn't want to give too much away for anybody who hasn't seen the movie, so I kind of vagued it out. But articulation, like I said, this guy looks really cool. Here we go. Yeah. So this has been Transformers 2023 Rise of the Beast Studio Series, Core Class, Noah Diaz in his Exo-suit. And I gotta say, on a scale of 1 to 10, I really have to give this guy an 8.5, almost a 9. Couple choice colors, and the fact that he's not really a Transformer, drop it for me, and just the head design. Other than that, I think it's really fantastic. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This has been ALW Collectibles. I hope you all have a good day.